Hello, my darlings, and welcome back to another part of House Flipper 2. Here we are again today, back at our, well, I'm going to call it a base house. This is the base house, the family home, the estranged family home. I've done a few things off of camera since last time. If you remember, I wanted to just put a few little details out here. So I did a nice little modern bench there, and I put a few flower pots out with some lavender in them. And I'm kind of for it. I am absolutely kind of for it. I think what we should do, though, while we're here, I'm going to just bring around and put a couple of pots here. Maybe like there. Do we want one in the front of the house as well? Yeah, why not? Next to the bin. Next to the bins. So today, we've got a few things that we're going to do. Well, a couple of things that I want to do. I want to get the bathroom furnished in this house. And then we're going to go to our little tiny home and we're going to do a little bit more work on the main living area there too. I've also done a little bit of work in here. I've put on the flooring and the walls for the stairwell leading up to the landing too. So this is what I wanted. Now I was going to go for a color drenching moment here. But a few of you pointed out, because of the roof and what I did with the roof there, it's kind of got like a bit of a pine moment on it now. I don't know whether I want to carry that pine moment through here yet, but I'm going to think about that at a later date, loves. Today, what we're concentrating on is the bathroom. We are going to be furnishing this bathroom here. I do want to go for a pink. I know, not this pink. I think it needs to be slightly lighter. Love that tone. We're going to drench this room, but again, we have got a little bit of that pine coming through with the wallpaper, which I don't really mind. It's fine. This is not finished. I still want to put some stuff out here. I want to get some photos. Somebody told me that you can get your own photos into game. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to have portraits of me all the way down this stairwell, because I just think that would make it look stunning. I really do. I am lying at that, but maybe not. Maybe that could be quite funny, you know? But yeah, that's what we're cracking on with today. I'm not going to do any work out here. We'll probably come back to this room, as I said, once I've got those photos and stuff. And we'll move on to other places, like maybe the office. That's going to be a nice office. And then we've also got 2 more bedrooms, including my main bedroom, that I'm going to make this into an ensuite, I think. I don't really need a dressing room in here, I don't think. So I think I'm going to make that into an ensuite bathroom instead. But yeah, lovely. Okay, right. I've had thoughts with this room. Let's shut this door first. I want to put up some kind of like shitty lap. One of them. One kind of like waist height sort of like paneling moment. The same height as this really. And then I want to go pink with it. I am going to color drench the ceiling. And I do like this paint, but it just needs to be a little bit lighter for me. It really does. I would like to get a bath and a shower in here if I can. I would really like that to be apparent, but we might be a bit tight for space. We're going to give it a good old try. We're going to see what happens. First things first, I would like to get some paneling down. Now, I don't know. I don't want to go for pine paneling. I want to go for something a bit lighter, a bit lifted. Painted wood panels. I found these instead. So hopefully we can make this work. It still appears to be. Oh, no, that is white. Okay. Yeah. Well, let's try these. Let's give these a go. Let's have a little look-ski. So. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, I don't like the bit at the bottom, though. I want that at the top, really. Oh, well, we're just going to do this, and then I'm going to put a little panel at the top going the other way, the opposite way, just so it looks lovely, just so it looks stunning. But hello, happy Tuesday. Hope you had the most marvellous of weekends. I had a lovely one. Went for a nice big hike. A big old 24-miler it was this time, loves. And yeah, I loved it. I had a bloody brilliant time, I tell you. Right, can I put this at the bottom? Just to like, yeah, that kind of like gets rid of that. Makes it look a little bit like skirting then, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm into that. Why not, you know? Let's do it all the way down. And you. All the way down to there. And you, please. Lovely. And all the way to there as well. That's better. Do I want to come up a bit higher? I think I do. Yeah, let's do it. Let's come up to there with this now. I think this is going to really work, especially with a nice pink bathroom. I might go for these tiles, you know, or something similar to that with some pinky bits in them. We'll see. This pink is too dark, as I've said, but let's turn the light on anyway. I can't see. Oh. Oh. Oh, we're trapped in here now. We'll sort that out in a minute. Oh, no, you prick. Honestly, Aiden, calm yourself down. Honestly, you got very aggressive there. That's very unlike you. Thank you. Okay, well, I need to sort that out now, don't I? So you there. And we need to get rid of that one at the top there. Okay, I can sell these now, can't I? Surely. Yes. Right, so with that being said, should we get the light on in here? There we go. It'd probably be good to keep it bright for the minute while we actually decorate this. Right, so I need to find the perfect pink and also the perfect tile. I really like these tiles, but I would just like to know if we could like edit them to make them look a bit more of a different color. We'll see what happens. Let me see what I can find. Now, it's only very subtly different. It's kind of a different texture as well. I don't really want that. Oh, I like that color, but I don't like the texture. It was more like Venetian plaster. That one. So it's very subtly different, but I think we can do it. I tested a couple then, and this one here seems to be the one that I want. You're the one I want. Ho, ho, ho. Honey, you know, you've just got to do that every now and again. Just for the shits, tits, and giggles of it all. Right, on you go. It's very subtly different, but it's just the right tone. Oh, yes, that's it. Beautiful tone. It's almost like a plaster tone, you know? And I'm vibing with that. Let's get you all the way on along there. Can we do... Yep, doop, 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 like that. Oh, how dare you. Oh, we need to go on the inside of the walls as well. What are you doing, Aiden? You can tell I haven't played this since the last time I recorded last week. I'm going to be making all sorts of mistakes. Do we need to get under here as well? I think we do. Is it getting dark? I think it might be getting dark out there. Oh, no, it's not too bad. And then you as well, my love. Whiffle, whiffle. There we are. Stunning. Why do I keep doing that? Stop it. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. I do. I very much like that. Someone's going to scream at me because I just put my roller into the paint without the paint being finished. Wasting paint, I am. Yeah, that's a lovely colour, that. I'm very much into that. Very much indeed. Right, and you. Let's get you going up here. Lovely. And I want to keep this bathroom kind of classic, as in like a bit Victorian-esque, really. With the plumbing bits, like the bath and stuff. That's what I would like. Maybe not so much the shower. Why shower's a Victorian thing? I wouldn't know. I am not a Victorian. Oh, there's a patch up there I've missed. Let's get this on the ceiling as well. Something about colour drenching. I don't know what it is, but I'm absolutely into it at the minute. Get that little patch I missed there. Beautiful. Is there any other patches I've missed? I think we're okay, loves, to be honest. Let's see if we can get these tiles but change the colour of them. No, we can't. I don't think we can. Oh, that's a shame. What about these tiles? I just think this colour would go a lot better with the pink. Let's try it, loves, you know? Let's just have a little try. Let me see. Don't know if I'm vibing with this just yet. Let me just do the whole floor, waste some money, and then I'll make a decision. I think the doors also need to open around the other way, to be honest. Actually, I do like that. I think we can make that work. Now that it's down and it's all there, I'm seeing a vision, and I'm quite happy with the vis. I really am. Right, can we face the door the other way? Like that. And then that opens out then. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to do that with all of these. That's not going to work, is it? Bloody doors hitting each other like that. Oh, well. See you later. I'll worry about you at another time. Today's not the day. Right, first things first. Let's get a bath in. A bath is very important. The most important. I want a roll top bath like this. Oh. Are we going to be able to fit this in here? No. Oh, damn you. Does this mean that... Is it because of that window? I think it's because of the window. Let me just have a little look in here. Are we making the bathroom bigger? Maybe we could cut into the office and make it just a little bit bigger. I need this bed. I'm going to put the bed in the bedroom. Let's do that. Let's get out the office and get into where we're going to be sleeping. I think I'm going to make the bathroom just a tad bigger. Should have kept all those bloody floor tiles and wall tiles and stuff. Well, here we go. No, we don't want to build it, love. We want to knock it down, don't we? So let's knock it down. Hi, bathroom. We're making you bigger. Right, do I need to? Yeah, we need to get rid of that as well. Okay. We have got rafters up there. Don't want them. Not for the bathroom anyway. Let's just get rid of all of this wall. And let's make the bathroom bigger. You know? It's these DIY things. Sometimes you think it's a small job. Turns out, not so much. Oh, why have I got my trash bag out? Get in. I love that bit with Trixie and Brittany Broski. Jump in. Trixie Mattel's got to be one of the fastest thinking queens. She really has. She makes me absolutely wee. Probably my favourite, actually. One of my favourite drag queens. She's not on Lily Savage kind of like level for me. Lily Savage will always be my number one. And people are like, who the hell's Lily Savage? Well, I'm showing my age, aren't I? Showing my age. Okay, this is going to be a bit better. Oh, look at the state of it. Look at the state of it. Okay, well, let me buy all of the wallpapers and get this looking a little bit better, and then we can get the bathroom in. And there we go. That looks much better. It's even balanced where the window is in here after like extending it a little bit. So I'm kind of happy with that, my loves. Kind of happy with that indeed. So now, can I fit the bath? If I can't fit the bath in now, I'm going to call my mum. I'm going to call my mum, and then you lot have had it. It's very big though, isn't it, that bath? How much is that bath anyway? 2,000. How much are you? You're 4,000. No, we don't want that. This is the wrong colour anyway, but it is a lovely bath. It is a very lovely bath. Oh, it's going to be a squidge. It's going to be a tight squidge. There's going to be no way to have a shower, even in this extended room. I don't want to make it any bigger. I think this is just going to have to be a bathroom. It looks like it's going to be that way. Right, so I want to change the style of you. I want it all white. White bath with copper faucet and copper legs as well, please, if you would. There we go, copper legs. I wish the copper was a bit lighter. It's a very much a dark brassy sort of copper. I wish it was just a little bit lighter. Right, so we're going classic with this. This is the matching sink. So I think I'm going to put the sink around here. But we're going to get them in first, and then we're going to start changing the styles. What is the matching? That's the matching toilet, is it? Okay, right. Don't worry, the colours are going to be changing too. Okay, they do need to be white. It needs to fit in with the vibes, doesn't it? The vibes of what we've got going on here. So the faucet. Oh, what am I changing here? Oh, the door handles. What one am I vibing with? Kind of like the skinny ones, but can we go for the copper? Not that you can tell it's changed. Sink? Oh, no, you stay white, thank you. Now the faucet. It needs to be classic looking, so it would be that one. Let's change the faucet to copper too. Okay, and then I need to do the painted wood, don't we? Not glossy, just painted. Let me have a little look. There's something I'm not vibing with, and do you know what I think it is? It's the pink. I think we need to go neutral. I think we need a nice, just soft, sandy colour, because it will match in with the floor nicer. The pink's okay, but it's just not the vibe. It's not the vibe. We're not doing it. Copy style. Can I put you on there? Oh, okay. Lovely. Yeah, it needs to be. Let me find the perfect colour then. I think this one is the one. Just bumped it up a little bit. Let me see you. Yeah, I think that's the one. I was going to go terracotta in here, but I just think keeping it a bit brighter would be the way to go. Pink was nice. Maybe we can do that in the ensuite or something, but it's just not working for this room. Just not vibing with it, loves. Not vibing with it. This here, with lots of plants in this room, I think would look lovely. Yeah, this is almost like a bare kind of plaster colour. Yeah, I prefer that. I very much do. Very much do indeed. Right, if I can get you all the way to there, my darling. And let's whap you on over this side too. Let's bring you down. Paint in that bit there. Oh, how dare you. Stunning. And then let's get that ceiling. whapping that ceiling. I could probably bring a bit more of a wooden element to the toilet and stuff now too. I kept the light the same because I think the light kind of works in here. I just changed the bulb on it and I think it's going to be smashing. Yeah, that's the vibe. The lighting does need to be toned down. I'm just going to turn the brightness down to 50 and just bump up the warmth. That's a bit better. Softer vibes. Okay, so with that being said now, I think what I'm going to do is change the wood tone for the pine. Not the pine, the oak, sorry. Yes. And then we'll do the oak seat too. That's better. I'm vibing with that a little bit more now. Definitely vibing with that a little bit more. I'm feeling a plant shelf up here with lots of lovely little plants on. And obviously we need to get a mirror in here and some other bits. So let's bring a shelf in. I'm going to pop the shelf. Hang on, is there a thicker version of this? No, just like kind of that version of it. That's fine. That's fine. We can stick with this one. I'm going to whap you to there. And I'm going to bring you all the way along to around about there, I think. That's the ticket. Still pressing escape to get out of things. Yeah, like that. Okay. And then we need a nice mirror here, don't we? Maybe going for that pine vibe with the mirror too. If I can grab you to there. That suits. Yes, I'm for it. Let's get in our favourite. Oh, it just comes in like that kind of like... Okay, well, we'll do that. I thought I was going to pick metal then, but there you go. A little toilet roll holder there. Plants coming up on the wall, maybe with a picture in here. I'd love to fit like a plant there in between. Let's see if I can do that. Let's see if we can get a little plant pot down there with a nice tall plant in. This plant pot goes great. We've been using these all around the house. I just really like them. I might even just bring the toilet in a little bit further just so I can squidge a nice tall plant there. Let's do that. Oh, I'm for it, I tell you. It needs to be something like a little skinny number. But what about a ficus tree? Is that going to be too big in here? It's far too big, Adrian. Ooh. What do you fit in there? Okay. I might have to move that plant a little bit further. Might even actually move this along a little bit more as well. If I can grab you to there, pop you in the middle there. And is that even in there? Don't think it is it? Let's get you to there. Oh, there we go. It's stunning. And then I can move you to there. Yeah, that's nice. I think a hangy plant in here would look great. We have got hangy planty pots, if you will. Not you. I saw another one that would probably fit the vibe a little bit better. Yeah, this one here. What size are you, my love? Yeah, you're not the right color, but oh, can I move you down? I think I can. If I like plopped it there and then bring it to around about there. Perfect. And then a hangy pothos. I love a pothos. Can we flop you in there? Let's jump on the bath, loves, you know? Yeah, but I want it to dangle. I want dangly bits. Dangly bits, and that is not the right tone. It needs to be like a soft, sort of like warmer tone. Like, no, that's not as warm as what I wanted it. I wanted it a bit more warmer. Like terracotta vibe. What's this? Let's go for copper chain as well. Yes, but it's just not in the right position. Let's move you along to around about there. Oh, that's the ticket. That very much is the ticket. That's looking better. Just with some plants in. It's done what I wanted it to. It really has. Very happy indeed. How big are these? Oh, bloody hell. Bloody huge they are. What about the smaller ones? How big are you, my darling? Oh, yeah, perfect. Can we get you up there? Lovely. Yeah, we'll get one in white. I do want some stony looking ones too. Oh, these are nice. How big are you? Oh, that's nice. I don't really like that colour though. Not in here. Okay. Get another one up there in the wood. I am going to change the colour of that and that. I don't like that. That's a bit too white. It needs to be... Oh, maybe a concrete. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm vibing with that. And you just need to be a softer, warmer tone again. Yeah, like that. That's perfect. Cool. Let's get some plants in here. Ah, that's what I wanted. Maybe I could do it from here instead. Oh, yes. That's what I wanted. And then it can sip from the bath while you're in it then, can't it? Very much into that. That's looking better. I'm much happier now. Much happier. Yeah. These doors all clustered here. Annoying. You could like easily get trapped into like... like a Scream. That always reminds me of, you know, when Sydney Prescott runs away and she's like... shuts her bedroom door that way. Always kept that in my head. Because I had a door like that in my bedroom as a kid. I always kept that in my head. Clever girl. Yeah. Okay. I think that looks very nice. Obviously need a few things to finish off. We need some toilet roll for a start. Let's get some toilet paper. Sorry, toilet paper on there. Beautiful. I think a picture up there and maybe a little picture there too. But I'm just... the pictures in this game are just not the vibe. So again, I'll put them up at a later date. Do I want to do a small little rug? I hate that the rugs are called carpets in this game. Is that a US thing? I have no idea. Right, if I can grab you to there. Oh, there we go, look. Oh, the Sims could never. The Sims could bloody never. They really couldn't. I don't even think the Sims 5 could, to be honest with you. Sims 5, as if that's coming out. Not happening. Is this bath not straight? Is this bath gay? I hope so. No, it is, look. Maybe the legs... ah, I think it's because it's wider at one side. That's why. Okay. Wrong colour. Yeah, I don't mind the fluff. I just think it needs to be, again, a warmer tone. Ranging on these kind of tones here. Oh, what about this one? That one there looks a little bit better. Yeah, that tone. Beautiful. Okay, well, I'm happy with the bathroom for now. I'm glad we did go a little bit more neutral with it rather than the pink. Because it just wasn't working in there for some reason. And I wasn't for it. I was not for it at all. Still want a few things to finish off in there, but for now, that's where we're going to end it. Thank you. Right, so... oh, God, that doesn't work either, does it? So, we need to get back to our little tiny home that we've been building. Before we do that, actually, what we're going to be doing next time is doing the finishing touches to here, to the bathroom itself. And I'm also going to make a start on the office and get the office furnished too. So we're probably going to be in this house for the whole part next time, rather than going off and doing our other jobs. Yeah, I think that's the way that I want to do it. I'm also thinking about changing this doorway and putting the doorway over here and stuff. So that just needs to be rejiggled around there. It really does. So yeah, anyway, let's get over to our shipping container home and make a start on the main living areas. And so here we are, my darlings, back at our little beachfront property. If you remember last time, we did all of the outside, really. We got the outside looking very nice. I still didn't move that, did I? Oh, not you, love. Still pressing escape. Still pressing escape. We need to move you a little bit more. Can we pop you like there? Was that in the same position? Still poking through, look. I need to get rid of those bloody weeds. That's what I need to do. Get rid of that. Oh, no, I don't want to copy the style. I want to get rid. Thank you. And then I can maybe move that back into that position now. Yeah, there we go. I saw it. So, did I leave the door open? We've been burgled. There's nothing left. But this is where we're starting today. Oh, God, that's poking through there as well. Honestly, move objects on. It seems to be on the whole time. Right, I think it's this one. There we go. Stunning. So as I was saying, we are going to be concentrating on this room here, which is going to be the living room, dining room, and kitchen. We're not so much the dining room. We're not putting a dining room table in. We're just going to do a nice breakfast bar, I think. We've got dining outside, so I think that is absolutely fine for that, really. But this is the room that we're going to be concentrating on today. Now that I've came back into it with fresh eyes, I like the color choices in here, so I am going to keep it that way. Probably going to need these tiles at some point, so I'll just move them to another room for now, and then we'll probably start on the kitchen, to be honest with you. I'm thinking black or maybe the darker wood, actually. Black and the darker wood kitchen sides. I think that would look very nice. Yes, it would. Just so I don't get distracted, because we all know what I'm like, I'm going to shut these doors. Lovely. Right, so kitchen is going in first. What units are we going to use? I think maybe the Brooks cabinets, but I'll take the handles off of them so it makes it look a little bit more modern rather than too classic. I'm going to hate the way that that cuts off right near the window there, but I don't think we've got any other choice, to be honest. Let me just get you down first. I think that could work. And if we had the same wood... Oh, that's the bottom. I think it was the American walnut, wasn't it? Yes. The top, I think we should do in the black. Material. Oh, here we go. Look. Why don't we do stripped black marble? Or even that. Let me see that. I don't usually like marble, but we're going for a sleek kind of bachelor pad vibe in here. So maybe that would work. Let's go for the American walnut on there too. And handles. I don't want any handles. Let me see. I do kind of like that. What about if we had concrete tops? I don't know if we can do that, but what about if we could? You know, that's the vibe. What about if we could striped grey marble? Let me see you. I don't know how I feel about that. No, I think the black was better. I think the black marble that we picked out first off. Or we could go for that. That's kind of like got a little bit of a beachy vibe to it. Let's try that. Let's try that one. Okay, so we're going for the Brooks bits and bobs, haven't we? So let's get the Brooks oven in there. And then what we're going to do is copy the style and put it onto there too. Oh, I like it. Oh, I do. It's very plush. Very plush indeed. Let's get another one of these. I think what I'm going to do is maybe put the sink on the breakfast bar. I think that could work. So if I could get you all the way along, I'm probably going to... Actually, the sink... I need to get a fridge in. I want to do it under the counter fridge. I think a full fridge in here would probably look nicer. The Brook fridge. Oh, so the fridge is an under the counter one for this. Okay, well, we'll do that. We'll do that instead. Oh, it's quite small, isn't it? Let me just whip you open a minute, my love, because... Okay. Okay, well, we'll do that then. If I can get you right to the end, I could probably... Can I squidge another one in? No. We need a smaller cabinet. Oh, a dishwasher. What about if I put the dishwasher there? Move the fridge next to it there. I think this could work. Maybe. And then copy the style onto both of them. Do you know what? So we've got lots of drawers going on in here. We're definitely going to have some cabinets at the top. And then we've got our dishwasher and our fridge. I don't like the texture of the wood. It looks really, really prominent on this monitor, not so much on the one that I'm using. I think this one here, the Brazilian walnut, is the way to go. That's better. That flows a little bit better, doesn't it? Yeah, into that. Thank you. And then we've got the Brooks cupboards going in now. So hanging cabinet, we probably just want to go for these ones here. Maybe at this height. Let me just get it up to there, near that window edge. Let's see how many we can get in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there a small little cheeky one? Oh, there. Look. Oh no, what's that? That's not a wall one, Aiden, you silly bum. This one is though. Come on, you piece of shit. Oh, it's not going in there. That's annoying, isn't it? Very annoying indeed. Oh well. Okay, so let's get you on there. Let's colour these. Yeah. Oh, that's so annoying. I mean, there is a gap there too, but shh. And also the bin is... oh yeah, where does the bin go? No idea. No idea whatsoever. We're just going to leave it like that for the minute. That's fine. It's fine. We're moving on. Right. We need a Brooks cabinet now. So I'm probably going to want them like a... It's going to need to go here. Like this. So we've at least got cupboards on this side. This is where the bin's going to go, by the way. I think that could work. Copy that style and put it onto there. Right. And then change the style for the countertop like that. That's it. That's the tickety-boo, loves. And then we're going to duplicate. I'm going to whip one right next to it there. Probably get 3 in there, to be honest. And I'm just going to hope for the best that it's going to be enough room for a living room. It's kind of small, isn't it? I knew this was going to be tiny anyway, but it is very small. Do you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to knock this wall down and have the living room a bit bigger. Don't need a dressing room. Need a bigger living room. Well, it's a lot more work than I planned today, darlings, but this is the way that it's going to be. Let's get this TV in this room for now. Yeah. If I knock down that, there's a window in there too, which makes sense for this. Yeah, I'm going to have to move you though, my love. You're not invited in here anymore either. So it's a good job I kept all of these because I think we're going to need to use them again. Right, okay. Because I've been distracted, we're going to knock down this wall. So let's get this all knocked out. Oh, I've got a perk point. I hadn't a perk point for ages. Demolishing the final one. Quick and precise. When you're precise with the hammer, you get to use quicker. Sculptors must be jealous. Well, you know. Yeah, I think this is going to work. He says think. Oh. Oh, dear. We're knocking down the exterior wall by the looks of things as well. Just got to trust the vision, loves. Trust the vision. Right, okay. You're coming down. And so are you. Oh, no. Did I just knock in? No, I didn't. What is that then? Oh, it's the roof. Okay. Spun me out then. Right, let's get rid of you. You. And you. Yeah. Okay. That's stunning. Right, so I am going to have to get rid of this. I didn't want to do that, but... Okay. Has that gone all the way up to the ceiling there? No idea. Absolutely no idea. I think we can make this work. That is weirdly, like, inset to the wall there. Let's see how... Ah! Oh, it is much faster. That's nicer. It's so satisfying. Okay. Yeah. Yep, happy with that. Right, let's sell you. And we want to sell you. Get rid of you too. And you on the floor. And you, my love. Yeah, I think this is going to work out a little bit better. I do. I'm into it now. Right. Right, okay. So I need to rebuild that wall there. Just get rid of these ones. Okay. So we need to do some wall building. First stop is this one, where I'm going to need to buy stuff for the outside as well now. It's all part of the building process, loves. You know? Yeah, that window makes sense there now. And those doors can stay the same there. That's fine. Let's just brick up this one. Get all that bricked up, loves. All the way up to the top. Gorgeous stuff. Beautiful things. Right. Okay. And oh. And let's get the flooring on. I think this is the flooring. Oh, you are kidding me. Not that. That was that. Oh, no. Maybe we don't have that flooring then. Oh, well, there's no bother. No bother. We can get it sorted. Let's just copy that one. Flop you out. Job's a good one. There we are. Beautiful. Oh. Oh, dream. Lovely. Then let's grab you. Flop you into there. Get this paint out because I'm going to paint the whole of that wall grey now. Why is that shadow still there? What is this? Shadow from what? No idea. And then we are going to paint this wall. That whole of that wall in the grey. That's going to be all concrete there. It's going to be good. I can feel it. I'm glad that we did this because it's just made this space a lot bigger. And we got rid of that like dressing room. I was going to make that into an ensuite, but maybe we can still fit an ensuite in there somewhere. But if we can, it is no big deal. I would rather have a bigger living area than a bloody ensuite, you know? Yeah, that's better. Okay, and then we obviously need the concrete now. Let's grab you. And let's start here, shall we? All the way up there, my lovely. And you. All the way up. All the way there. Stunning bit of work. All the way down. And all the way up there. Much better. Much better. Right, and then you can go all the way up there, my darling. Oh. This is working out a dream. I thought this was going to take a lot longer than what it did. But I'm kind of pleased. Pleased with that little outcome. And we can actually get back to the kitchen, can't we? Whatever we were doing with this breakfast bar area. That's better. That's a bigger space, isn't it? Feels brighter in here as well because of that window. Yeah, definitely can't fit an ensuite in here. So is this going to be the main bedroom? Nope. Is this going to be the main bedroom now? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Okay, stunning. Right. Okay, we got that sorted, didn't we? So, I like the lights. The lights can stay as they are. We need some kind of like cabinetry along there, I think. Or a bookcase. A bookcase would look lovely there. Yeah, bookcase. One thing we do need to do, because it's really annoying me, change these. Bloody awful colour. Let's get them in grey. Thank you. Confirm in grey. So they blend in with the wall nicer. Much better. I think we're going to have to change these lights anyway, but let's just get them done like that now. It makes me feel happier. Yeah, those lights are staying. Oh, how dare you. I bet someone knew that. I've missed that out. I bet they did. But they're shit in their pants. There we go. Yeah. Do we need to put another one in here? I think we do, you know. It's really hard to balance in this game compared to The Sims. I've really noticed that because you're in first person. It's just so much more difficult. This does need to come along just a little bit more this way. There we go. That will do for now. That will do. Let's pick some bar stools. I'm going to go for these, and I've also picked them in a bit of a darker blue. I think it will fit the vibe of this place if we go for a little punch of a darker toned colour here and there. And I think blue, being by the sea and stuff, I just think that would work kind of nicely, to be honest. Oh, I like that, loves. I do. Oh, do you know what it's making me want to do? Hang some pendulum lights over here. Do we do that? Ah, there's no ceiling there. I hate my life. I really fucking do. Pretend that didn't happen, okay? Pretend it didn't happen. Thank you very much. We're just going to bring you back in. And I'm just going to put it down roughly because I'm annoyed. There we go. Okay. Stunning. What's that on the floor there? Oh, it's a plug socket. We'll pop you down there. So, bar stools are in. I would like to get a sink in. Oh, God, look. Could have told me, loves. God, how embarrassing. I forget that the sinks don't work like The Sims. I keep thinking I can put a counter down and then put a sink in them. It doesn't work like that, Aiden. Doesn't work like that, darling. What about... Right, here's the sink cabinet. Can I... Right, this is how... I'm going to try or something. I don't know if it's going to work or not. Can I put the sink there? Oh. Right, put the sink there, please. Like that. And then change the flap on it. Oh, we can. Oh, how stunning. Oh, that's great. The more I play this game, the more I love it. I really do. Kind of like the brown sink. Wait, no. No. Absolutely not, Aiden. Stop being such a dafty. Sink. Oh, yes. In a black, please. Yes. I kind of like the brown detail on the tap, though. Yeah, I do. Looks like a willy. Yeah, I think I'm going to go there. Should I balance these out? Should we, like, start them from, like, maybe there? Just so it's not over to one side. And then it might help the look of it. Like, we couldn't fit a smaller one in there. Yeah, it does a little bit. Makes it look a little bit better. Okay, we've got the sink going on. We've got everything that we're going to need for the kitchen. Roughly. I'm happy with that. Again, we're going to need to add details in there. Definitely want to get some wall lights in here. I really like these. I think these would work. Ooh, and I do like the grey against the grey too. Let's get the TV in first, shall we? Oh, we can't now because I've put that there, haven't I? Right, if I can go you to there. Let's get the TV at a good level. TV's going to go around there. Ignore the switches and stuff for the minute. Lovely. Let's get a sofa in. And I think the sofa needs to be something like maybe there. Oh, no, I don't know. I think that would fit. What would it look like if I put it like there? Let me see this for spatial awareness. No, it needs to be more here. Actually, no, obviously not. Oh no, I don't like it. It looks like Play-Doh. Don't like the balance of it in here. Something's not right with that. It's getting dark. Let me go back. Let me go to sleep and we'll get some better lighting. There we go. Oh, that looks better in this lighting, doesn't it? Hello, Daisy. Daisy just came and joined us. How are you? It's lovely to see you, but Daddy's working at the minute, my love. Maybe this one. Not in the brown, but maybe a leather, like a tan leather. I'm not usually into leather sofas, but I think having a tan leather sofa in here might look really nice. Let me change the tone of this. Change the style. The base can go down to the Brazilian walnut and the material leather. Okay. And then not in that lavender. What about if we had like a really orangey tan leather sofa? Kind of want it to be, let me see what this is going to look like. I think it needs to be a little bit darker, but I like where we're going with it. I actually do quite like that in here, you know. It's kind of small, isn't it? Is there a bigger version of this? No, there isn't. I can't fit two in here either. It would disrupt the flow. Maybe we should have a big coffee table instead. Coffee table. I remember the coffee tables not very nice. Yeah, there's a few though that's a bit questionable. Oh, I like this in this room. I like it in that color. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I do like that. I do like that. This here needs to be brought back just a tad to like maybe there. Okay, I like where we're going with this now. I need to shut that door. It's distracting. And you. Okay. Yes. That's the ticket. That really is. Right. I'm feeling a big floor lamp behind here. Oh. Something stylish like that. How much was you? How much are you? £600. Okay, it's very expensive, but we're going plush, loves. What about if I did... No, that wouldn't work there. It needs to go here. So what I'm going to do is just pull you across a little bit more. Flop you into this position. It almost needs to like go behind the sofa like that. Oh, not like that. Now the sofa needs to come in to make room for this marvelous lamp, which I am very much vibing with, to be honest. Yeah, I like that, but the lampshade needs to change. And I wouldn't mind bringing in a little bit of colour with the lampshade. I tried an indigo and it just didn't work. I'm wondering if it would be nice if I tried like a dark yellowy tone. Like this kind of yellow. Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's the one. That is the one. Yeah, incredibly into that. I really am. I'm going to sell that light switch because we don't need it. Oh, I did want to get a plant in here as well, but I'm trying to think where I could put a plant in here. I think the only spot is going to be here by the TV, so it'd have to be quite a tall, skinny boy. Let's get out this one here. I'm going to change the color of this though, because I'm not going to vibe with that in this house. Seeming as we've gone for a bit more of a darker vibe, let's go for that same matching wood, which is the Brazilian walnut. And then a warmer tone for this here. Oh, that's nice. Yes, with, obviously, a nice tall number. Oh, can we get the ficus tree in here? Let me see this. I really hope so, because that would look great in this room. Let me just bring you out a tad more, my love. You're going to come across a little bit more now. Tickety-boo, tickle your tit. As far as I'm concerned, loves. Tickle your bloody tit. Yeah, it is a little bit big. It's kind of swamping over this door space here. Wondering if I can move it to the side, actually, by the window. If I can grab you there and flop you there. Oh, that looks nice. Yes. Definitely going to keep this light. I really like these wall lights. It does need to be up that high, actually, a little better. Yeah. Do I do two? Should I do another one? Oh, duplicate this onto the other side. Is that the right height there? I think it is. I think what I'm going to do instead is bring you around and put you above the TV on this side. Like that. Is that the right height? No. There we go. Measure with the lines, Aiden. Measure with the lines. Yeah, but then this TV is just a little bit out. There we go. Oh, that's nice. I enjoy it. Lovely. Beautiful job. No rug. Not going to do a rug in here. Don't think it needs it. But I'm liking the tone in here. So what did we say? We wanted a bookcase, didn't we? So let's have a look at what we've actually got in-game. Oh, this one would suit the style of this room. Yeah, it would. If I can grab you, I'm going to put you right in the middle. There. Because then I could use a couple more of these. Why are they up so high? I think that's the right height. And we obviously need to change the tone of this too, don't we? Don't we, my loves? The answer is yes. Yes, we do. Brazilian walnut. Let me see you. Oh, I'm thriving with that. I really bloody am. Let's duplicate another one of these. And plop you up there, Joe. Oh! Yeah. Happy. We finally got there. We saw, we conquered. I like the vibe of it in here, I really do. So, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. I'm happy. I'm happy with how this has turned out. And I'm kind of thriving, to be honest. Like the tones in here. It was very plush. It was very hotel-esque. Obviously, there's still stuff to do in here. I want to get details and stuff in. You can always help me out if you think something that I've missed out or what you would like to see in here. As always, with anything I do on the channel, it's always nice to hear from you. But I'm happy with my choices and what I've done. Glad we extended today because that made all of the difference. It really did. We're not going to come back to this one after. We're going to be concentrating on the other house for the next part. But we will come back to this, obviously, the time after. And we've got some bedrooms to do. But I would also like to get some finishing touches and stuff in here. So we'll see how long this one's going to take us. No idea how much money we're going to get. Hopefully loads, because then we can buy a bigger house and do something. I really want to start building a house soon as well. But let's just get to grips of everything first, shall we? But that's it. Thank you so much for watching today, my darlings. Leave me some lovely comments down below. I'm going to be back tomorrow with another tiny home build. In The Sims 4, obviously. But yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.